Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Swish and Sizzle Sports Talk. Today, I'll be talking about my opening night Spurs starting five. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to start by going through just the players I'll put as my starting five. And then after that, I'll go through and list off my reasons why for each player. So first, I'll start off with my center, which will obviously be Victor Wembanyama. My power forward is Harrison Barnes. My point guard will be De'Aaron Fox. My shooting guard will be Stephon Castle. And I think he's a small forward, will be Devin Vassell. Alright, so I would choose Victor as my center because obviously he's 7'4", so he can block shots. He has great defense. He can just, he can get around with that defense. His offense, he's great at threes. He's great around the rim. It's just offense and defense for Wemby is incredible. So obviously, I would go with him. I don't really know why I would choose anybody else unless he was injured. All right, moving on to my power forward, Harrison Barnes. So he can shoot great. Like, he is just great when he's shooting. His backup, I would put Sohan first as his backup, and then probably Sohan's backup would be Carter Bryant. If Sohan cannot improve his shooting, I would switch Carter and Sohan and put Carter as Harrison Barnes' backup because Carter, I know he can't shoot the greatest, but he doesn't shoot a lot, but he can make his shots whenever he shoots. And then there's Sohan, who I know he's working on his three-point shooting right now, but if it doesn't improve in the season, I might not put him as Barnes' backup. Moving back to Barnes. He, as I said, he is great on offense. He can shoot great. His defense, it's good. It's good. It's like, it's like a normal average NBA player, but not as good as Sohan's or Carter Bryant. But I would put him as starting because he has more experience. We can trust that he can shoot and make his shots. All right, moving on to Devin Vassell. So, he's good. He kind of, I feel like this past season, he definitely had his ups and downs like every player does. I feel like he kind of just went a little downhill. But, he can shoot. He averaged, I think, 16 points per game this past season, which is good. It's what the Spurs want. It's what we need. And I trust him when he shoots the majority of the time. So I think having him there is good. I think he needs to be in the starting lineup. But he can shoot, he can make shots. His defense is okay. He definitely has his moments where it's good, but he also has his moments where it's not the greatest. But so I would trust him. Okay, moving on to De'Aaron Fox. So some people might question why I'm choosing him instead of Dylan Harper, or why I'm not putting Dylan Harper in the starting lineup. So this is opening night, and I'm saying this is for this coming season. Pretend they're all healthy. So basically, I saw a rumor of, that De'Aaron Fox dropped out of, I think it was a tournament due to an injury. That was just a rumor, so I'm not going to say it's true or not true. Right now, we're saying, if they were all healthy, all fine, nobody was injured. So I would choose De'Aaron Fox because I know I keep saying this about a lot of players, but he is such a great shooter. Like, I trust him with every shot he makes. I know he knows what he's doing. I think Dylan Harper, which I can talk about him in another video, but I think Dylan Harper could be like Monty Ginobili, be like coming off the bench, getting a ton of Sixth Man of the Year awards, just being mini Monty Ginobili, I guess. So I think, I think that would be good for him. De'Aaron Fox, I think, again, I trust him with his shooting. He knows what he's doing. His defense is good. He's a good point guard. As I said, he knows what he's doing. Like, I trust him with all shots he does, everything he does in basketball. So I think he fits right there in that starting five. All right, last but not least, Stephon Castle. So he won Rookie of the Year. He did great this past season. I think he proved himself that he deserves a spot in the starting five, especially on opening night. So his shooting. We'll talk about his shooting as I talk about everybody's shooting. As I say about everybody else, and now I'm saying it about Stephon Castle, he has good shooting. His shooting is just great. I mean, especially for last year he was a rookie, or last season he was a rookie. So I think his shooting was great for being a rookie. Like it was good. I know that draft, didn't have like the world's greatest players in it, but the Spurs managed to get Castle, and I think that was a good steal, a good player to get from that draft. Obviously he won Rookie of the Year, so it turned out good. But his shooting is good. His defense is not as good as Jeremy Sohan or Carter Bryant's defense, but it's still good. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty good for being a shooting guard. It's really good. So I think he can't. I don't think he should guard the big players, like the main players like SGA or Giannis. But I think he can guard better players than them. I think leave those for Victor or Sohan or Carter. But I think Castle can definitely guard some of the bigger, better players. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and comment your thoughts and what your opening night starting five would be down below.